Lady Brianne, are you well? I saw you run out of the great hall and I wanted to make sure you were—
Margaret entered the chamber, her mouth gaping open.
Oh, what in the name of St. Stephen happened?
My father, Brianne replied, sighing. After setting the chair upright, she sat.
Your dad did this, but he is still in the great hall.
Not him personally, but 2 of his men. However, I have no doubt they were following his orders. Brianne fisted her hands in her skirt.
But why, milady? I didn't understand.
Dawe is convinced that I brought something of value with me from my husband's castle, but he's sorely mistaken.
He must think it of great importance to go to such lengths. When you arrived, you had nothing but the clothes on your back.
It doesn't matter. Once my father sets his mind to something, there is no swaying him. Margaret began picking up Brianne's clothes.
I'll help you tidy this mess.
Dinna bother. We are departing for the MacClurry stronghold at first light. I need to get some rest, so I'll pack my garments when I awaken. Leave the room as it is, and my father can do whatever he wishes with this shamble after I am gone.
But where will you sleep? What if those men return?
While I appreciated your concern, I doubt they'll be back. She patted Margaret's forearm. I'll spread a pelt on the floor. I'm so weary I could sleep on rocks. Margaret crouched before the hearth. She piled several logs on top of the peat and dry tinder before setting it ablaze.
This will warm the room.
She stood, brushing the soot from her hands on her apron.
I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. But if you dinna mind, I would like to undress and ready myself for bed. It has been an exhausting day.
Would you like some assistance?
Brianne shook her head. Nay, I can manage.
Please call me if you need anything.
Margaret took a few steps, then ran back to Brianne and clasped her hand.
If I dinna see you before you leave, I want to wish you well. I will remember you in my prayers and hope you find happiness, my lady.
Brianne hugged her. I dinna regret leaving Glencaicheach, but I will miss you. Margaret scrubbed a tear from her cheek, bobbed a curtsy, then left the room. Brianne barred the door. She'd wager her father's men would not come back, but saw no point in taking any chances. She undressed, carefully laid her gown across the chair, then spread a pelt on the floor. Once her makeshift bed was completed, she snuggled beneath a layer of plaid. But sleep evaded her, a myriad of questions racing through her mind. Would she be safe on the journey? Could she trust MacLeod and his men? And when she arrived at MacClurry Castle, could she muster the nerve to seek revenge, killing those responsible for the death of her family? While she had just cause, she wasn't certain she could complete the task. She stared at the ceiling. It was going to be a long night.
"Open this door immediately!"
a man shouted. Brianne sat up with a start, then surveyed her surroundings. Aside from the glow of firelight, darkness shrouded her chamber. After tossing and turning on the hard floor for nearly 2 hours, she'd finally fallen asleep. It couldn't possibly be the morning. Certain she was dreaming, she laid down, tugged a cover over her shoulders, and closed her eyes.
"Brianne, my patience wears thin. If you dinna open the door, I will break it down."
This time there was no mistaking her father's voice. She rose, wrapped a plaid around her body, then padded to the door. "What brings you to my room in the middle of the night? Can it not wait until morn?"
"Nay, we'll deal with this now. Unbar the door at once," he demanded.
Aware her sire was as tenacious as a deerhound after a bone, Brianne did as he requested, then stepped back. The door burst open, slamming against the wall with a loud thud. Laird Keith dismissed the man standing guard outside her door, then staggered in, a jug of whiskey in one hand, a dagger in the other. Brianne swallowed hard, focusing on the blade. Did he plan to kill her? Laird Keith brought the clay vessel to his lips and drank deeply, belched, then threw the flagon against the wall, missing Brianne by no more than an inch. She stiffened and inclined her chin. "You're drunk, and I ask you to leave at once. Return to your solar and get some sleep." He lunged forward, grabbing her by the upper arm.
"I am your father and the laird of this castle. You will not use that tone with me,"
he growled, tightening his grip. Brianne winced as his nails pierced her flesh. "What is it you want?" she asked through clenched teeth.
"You know damned well. The Druid stone, and I want it now."
"I told you the stone is a myth. It doesn't exist."
"Liar!"
he shouted.